everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wear and tear and a review video on my Louis Vuitton Speedy B25 and monogram. So my husband bought this for me for my birthday 3.5 years ago. So here's the tag that I have for this. Speedy B bag monogram. At the time it was $1,370. It's got the little ticket on there. I just checked the website and it's selling for $1,610. Oh man. And so this is how I store it. So I always store it in the dust bag, away from all sunlight and everything all together. So I open it up and pull it out, and I always use this guy on this because I want all of the vachetta to patina at the same rate. So this bag is 9.84 inches by 7.45 inches by 5.91 inches. It comes in monogram, it comes in demi azur, it comes in demi ebene. At one point I had all three canvases. This is the only canvas that I have left. This is the only monogram bag that I have left in my collection. And it also used to come in empreinte leather. It always it comes in different sizes, 25, 30, etc., going upwards. Usually when they do special editions on the Speedy B25, I'm sorry, Speedy B, they usually do it in the size 30. The 30 is just too big for me. So this size 25 fits my profile best and it fits my lifestyle best. This bag is patinaing just beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got this beautiful uniform patina on the handles, everything. Like there is not one drop of water or anything on this beautiful bag. Just the patina is just absolutely stunning. And the way that I store this bag is just put all this air paper in here. And then here is the crossbody strap. I just put that inside, just coil it up. And the strap has Louis Vuitton there. It comes in 3 sections. I always just leave it exactly the way that I carry it all the time because I don't want to move anything, because like if I adjusted the straps, then it would expose part of the vachetta that has not been exposed to sunlight before. So I just set this originally the way that I wanted to carry it, and then I've never adjusted it. It also has the lock right there that I keep on the zipper. The zipper, there's 2 zippers, one on either side. So you know, it's funny, like I never open or close this either. So the zippers join in the middle. I always just leave it open to reveal one big pit. I always keep my purse organizer in there, and I never use it without my purse organizer in there. I just store it that way, and then I use it this way. And then I'm going to pull this purse organizer out so you can see what it looks like inside. There are a million videos on the Speedy B out there, so you guys have seen them all, right? But it's just one big pit. It's got a zipper right there. Mine was made in the USA. And then it's got a little pocket, and inside the pocket is, oh, this was from my 50th birthday party. I like to do that. I like to leave like cards and little mementos in the bags, and even in my jackets and stuff like that, just things that remind me of good times. And then the care booklet, and then in here in this little tiny bag are the keys for the lock that I've never used. There's a lot of criticisms about the lock because here are the keys. Keys look really rusted out. I've never used it because I've never used the lock. And there are lots of criticisms with the locks on the Speedy Bs because they just age and tarnish. They don't look the same as the other metal. You see that? The metals just look different. Like the locks always just age and tarnish faster than any other metal that's on this bag. So this bag is an absolute, utter perfection. Like there's no marks on this bag. The vachetta is absolutely perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't use this bag very often, and I'm going to tell you why. These are some criticisms that I have of this bag. So a lot of people don't like using the bag shapers or bag organizers in this bag. They like the kind of slouchy look that this bag gets when you put things in it. That's not me. I don't like that look at all. So let me put this Persimmon organizer back in here and I'll show you. So you just kind of fold it up and you just kind of have to play with it to get it back in. There are lots of different types of organizers. There's Persimmon, there's Samorga, and there's many, many more. So do you see how easily that went in? And I like the looks of this one because it's brown on brown. I used this bag last week, so I pulled this bag out for the first time in a while, and I was kind of surprised. Like it just seems like, and you won't probably be able to see it on camera, but it seems like all by itself in the months that it's been since I used it, it seems like the vachetta just got darker all on its own, and I like it when it's just this color. I don't like vachetta when it gets like that dark deep red brown color. I like this kind of honey gold color, so I'm hoping that it just sticks right where it is. Lots of people use sprays on their bags. I don't like to. I just like to let nature and air do its own thing, but lots of people do, and it works out well for them, but I've never sprayed any of my bags. But okay, let's get into the things that I don't love about this bag. I don't love, like lots of people are upset about the hole here, because like when you go to reach into it, because it's so small, it kind of scratches your hands a little bit. I do find that to be true. It's not that big of a deal. It never really bothered me all that much. The thing that bothers me about this bag is, so you do have the Persimmon, like you've got the pockets and stuff, but let's face it, most of us just throw all of our stuff in there, right? So you got your wallet, you got your keys, you got whatever. And this is gonna sound lame, and even as I'm thinking about saying it, but it's kind of a drag because you have to kind of like dig around for things. Like, you know, when you're trying to find like your clay or your keys for work or whatever the case may be, you kind of have to, like, it's just a big pit, even with the organizers in there, and things kind of get like flipped on each other, and you kind of have to like pull things out and rummage around a little bit to find your stuff. First world problems, I am aware, but it is a criticism that I have of this bag. The other thing that I don't love about this bag is that I've really fallen out of love with the brown monogram. It comes and goes, right? Like people gravitate to, you know, big monogram bags, and then they, you know, move away from it and they want more subtle. For me, I'm really kind of enjoying just the Louis Vuitton leather bags that I have, like the Capucines and the Montaigne, and the other bags that I have that just don't scream logo. And so for me right now, I will never get rid of this bag, and you know, it is a total classic, and I do enjoy this bag when I use it, but it's just not something that I like. Of all my bags that I do have, this is not the one that I reach for the most. Mostly because like I said, it's kind of just a pain in the butt, because it's just like a big pit. As I'm saying it, I'm really feeling like I'm being ridiculous, but you know, like the other day I used this for 2 days this week, and so if I'm driving and I'm just trying to find something in here, I just find that it, you know, things kind of get lost in this little tiny bag, believe it or not. So those are really the only two criticisms that I have of the bag. It's kind of just a big pit. I prefer the Montaigne, and I prefer the Capucines, and I prefer other bags where there's like sections, so you can see your things really easily, and you can just reach in, you can grab what you need, like you know where your wallet is, you can just pull it out. With this one, it's just a little bit trickier. And the other day I just had a whole bunch of stuff in my hands, and I was trying to get my keys out for work. So I had like coffee, I had my yogurt and all this other kind of stuff, and I had this on my arm, and I had like a binder, and I was trying to just pull out my keys for work so I could swipe them and get in the door, and I had to end up putting everything down so that I could Man, this sounds lame, doesn't it? I'm sorry. So that I could get in there. So yeah, I don't like that it's just one big hole. That it doesn't work for me as well as my the setup of my Montaigne or my Capucines does. And then again, just the fact that I'm just kind of not really in love with the brown monogram canvas. I do have an Azure Neverfull, and I still love the Azure canvas, but there's just something about this overt monogram canvas that, you know, that's just not really working for me right now. But especially here in South Orange County, I feel like every second person has a monogram bag of some sort that they're carrying. So it's still very, very, very popular. And I do use this bag every now and then, but I would say that on average, I use this bag like maybe 2 weeks out of the year. So anyways, I wanted to give you guys that because I think that oftentimes people come on here and we talk about how much, oh, I love this bag and it's wonderful, but we don't come back and we don't tell you guys the things that are kind of not working out as well for us. And because, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm being ungrateful either, because my husband gave me this bag and I loved it. Like the first year that I got it, I think I used it most of the time. And it will never leave my collection. And maybe next year, maybe in 5 years, I will, you know, be all about the monogram canvas again. But, yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this, give you guys my honest impressions and my honest feedback, 3.5 years later, and show you guys some up close and personals on this baby. As you can see, it is one continuous piece of canvas, and then it's got the beautiful LVs here, and you'll see that mine is like completely symmetrical. So you've got like these two here, like it's perfectly symmetrical, which is what you want to look for when you buy this bag. You want to make sure that, you know, that it's perfectly symmetrical, that you're getting beautifully made, perfectly symmetrical, awesome bag. And you'll even see here in the middle, like you'll see everything here is in the middle, and then it's like mirror images of each other going out to the corners of the bag. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see if I can get these up today. Much love. Bye.